Is our old friend and RIT social media expert, Mike Johannson. This was a shock to me. You've written about a blog about how on Facebook you can be typing something in, not hit post, so it never gets out there for the public view. Facebook can see what you typed?
Sure. In fact, they put some code into your browser, and they track every keystroke. And this came to light recently. Slate.com pointed out that two researchers there have been tracking this because they wanted to know what people were doing to self-censor themselves. But the disturbing thing is, it means that it's publicly come to light that they have the ability to track everything you type and had no intention of publishing. Even if you delete it, potentially they can see what you intended at some point to publish.
Which takes us to that rule of, give yourself a cooling off period. Say you're writing an angry Facebook post in some way, or something about somebody else that you have to be careful about. You walk away from you type it, but walk away and you don't hit post. Facebook, if they wanted to, could be reading it.
Sure. And under the terms of use that Facebook posts, it says it has the right to do anything it wants with anything you post, but it doesn't say it has the right to do anything with things that you didn't intend to post. So it's raised that big question. Is this, at the very least, ethical? Is it possibly illegal?
And what would you say about how we should revise that cooling off rule that so many of us like to follow when we send an email or post something on the internet?
I think it really reinforces the idea that you have no privacy on social networks, even when you don't intend to publish something. The minute you hit a key on the keyboard, your thoughts are public.
And there are people who, it ranges, there are people who are extremely concerned about their privacy for reasons like the Target scandal going on right now, or the Target hacking that's going on right now. There are other people that, well, I'm not saying anything I worry about, I don't care what anybody sees. Why should those people who don't have those maybe deep-held privacy concerns be concerned about these kinds of discoveries?
Well, because in the best case scenario, Facebook could use this data to better target you with advertising. But in a worst case scenario, something you said or decided not to say gets used against you. For example, I could imagine a scenario, a couple fighting and arguing, and someone starts an angry post about their wife, deletes it. A year later, they're getting a divorce. Facebook gets subpoenaed for the records that they have. What happens then? I mean, these are all questions that, who knows? Or
you went you're harassing, I mean, something is typed that is potentially harassing and you think better of it and you pull it back. Again, a legal case could ensue.
Sure.
And that would be there, and Facebook might have to give it over to authorities.
Sure.
Yeah. What is it, are we smarter now than we used to be in general? Do you find that maybe the young people you work with and talk to are smarter now about the way they use social media, or is it as rampant as ever that people are making really stupid mistakes on social media?
I think the answer is yes and no. I think what's becoming clear is there's an age divide. People under 30 generally are aware they have no privacy online and they just don't care. People over 30, like me, fuddy-duddies, we care a lot, and yet we still use these things. And I think we've become a lot more careful about what we do.
Yeah, and it's almost to the point now where you might find yourself a better editor of what you say, but the recklessness that I see some people, you said the younger people don't care, people our age are probably becoming better editors of what we say. The young people, the recklessness that still exists is still getting them into trouble.
Sure, absolutely. And in fact, you see cases of it all over the country. School districts seeing what their students are saying, employers having a problem with something that an employee has said. But frankly, this is such an evolving area of the law. It may never truly be resolved. I think we'll just reach sort of a common sense at some point, hopefully.
Always fascinating to have Mike Johannson in from RIT to talk about this. Hope you have a great holiday.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you so much. Going home?
Home to Irondequoit, yeah.
Yeah, home to Irondequoit. There's another home.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's a little farther away.